So I was able to make about $6,000 in one single day at about a 50% profit margin, meaning I made $3,000 profit in a single day doing a business called branded dropshipping. Now, if you guys are subscribed to me, if you've watched my videos before, I preach heavily about this business every single day. And I just want to make this video to show you guys, the framework of how it actually works and how you can start seeing days like this. And it's not just going to be, a basic breakdown of, finding a product, putting it on Facebook and, seeing results. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can scale the store and use an exact working framework to see numbers like this, making, $6,000 in full revenue in a single day. So, moving this over to here, basically, to make money with dropshipping, you have to first find a winning product. Okay? And to find a winning product, we're not just going to sell something that's brand new. We're not just going to go to AliExpress, pick a random product and then just start running ads for it on Facebook. We're not going to bring a new product to the market here because that's exactly how we get something that doesn't get us sales. We're going to want to sell literally a saturated product. Now, I know this is going to be pretty contradicting to what a lot of you guys have probably seen on the internet. Saturated usually means bad, but in this case, it doesn't. I actually call these products validated products. Okay? And a validated product is something that is, proven to be making around $300,000 a month plus. So we need to sell something that is not saturated, but validated, getting results, doing $300,000 a month, and we can sell that product and start seeing results with it. So the exact way that I went ahead and got this product that was able to make me $6,000 in a single day, and the next day I literally think this product did $8,000. Now, the way I was able to do this was by using a migration strategy. So basically what I mean by migration, if you guys have watched my videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But what I did was I went to TikTok Shop and found a product that was, absolutely killing it on TikTok Shop. My product at the time was doing about, I think it was $600,000 to $700,000 a month in revenue. And then once I found that product, I was able to validate it. And by validation, what I mean by that is I went to Facebook ad library. And the Facebook ad library basically lets you look at exactly what's working on Facebook and what ads are currently live and running on the platform. Now, using this strategy, I was able to take this TikTok Shop product and literally plug in the brand name into Facebook ads library and said, okay, they're making $700,000 a month on TikTok. How much are they making on Facebook, right? So I put this brand name in there and they had a grand total of two ads running on Facebook, and they were both image ads and, very evidently unprofitable advertisements. So basically using this migration strategy, I can take a validated product from TikTok Shop that's getting a ton of results. And that is not showing my screen anymore. Hold up. But like I said, I can take, a validated product from TikTok Shop that's getting a ton of results and literally move it over to Facebook. Because if we think about things from an audience standpoint, if people are buying a product on TikTok Shop and they're purchasing it, thousands of times a day, obviously there's demand for that product. And if we think about you in an audience standpoint, there is probably near a 50% ratio of people who watch TikTok versus people who only watch Instagram Reels. There's going to be a little bit of a middle ground here that watch both, but for the most part, it is going to be pretty split down the middle. I know a lot of people who, literally only watch Instagram Reels. And obviously, if they're over here and we have a person on Facebook and this product, there's a ton of people, these are all people, by the way, that are purchasing this product every day. This person over here on Facebook, this wall blocks them and they can't see that TikTok Shop product because it's not being advertised on Facebook. But this person here probably has the same interests as this person, and this person on TikTok. So if they were to see that same product and same advertisement on TikTok, what would make them not purchase it? Exactly. So that is the whole strategy that I've been using, is you take a product on TikTok Shop that clearly has a big audience and a big, market share, something that a lot of people can use and something that specifically is able to solve a problem for other people in their lives. And once I can find a product that solves people's problems, I'll go ahead and make sure there's an audience for it on Facebook, by validating similar products, looking on websites like Mania and Shop Hunter. And then I'll make sure the product, has some type of market fit with some competitors. And once that's all validated, I will sell that product on TikTok Shop. I'll literally find an exact replica and just move it over to Facebook. And now this product is here. And this person says, what's this? And purchases the product because now they're seeing it. So I'm basically taking what's already working and proven to work and selling it in a brand new market. And the best way that I can put this in words is it's literally like dropshipping in 2019 again, is when it's completely the opposite. When TikTok first came out and TikTok was first getting popular with advertisements, people were going on Facebook and taking winning products from Facebook that were getting a ton of sales, and they were pushing it onto TikTok and starting to run ads on that. And they were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month because there was a new audience who had just seen the platform of TikTok and were purchasing all those products because, they just didn't scroll on Facebook or look at the feed at all. And so it was a huge business opportunity. And now with TikTok Shop being such a big market and having so much push as far as e-commerce, because it's super easy to purchase things and super easy to look at how it's working with services like Calidata, now we can do the same thing reverse and take something from TikTok Shop and put it on Facebook and Instagram Reels and see the same, if not more, results from this product. Now, to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I mean by this, first things first, I'm going to go over to calidata.com. You guys can get a free trial if you're new. And what I'm going to do here is literally just look at the top TikTok Shop products and see what's performing. So as you can see, the first section here is going to be your top selling products. And what's so cool about TikTok Shop versus, the old strategy of Facebook is we can literally see how much revenue each product is making. And we'll be able to see, 30-day revenue. We can see how much money they're making in the last 7 days, how much money they made yesterday. And we can even go a step further and see what videos made the most money. Now, if we sort this by 30, obviously we can see in the last 30 days, we have one video on this product that made $300,000, one video that made $80,000, one video made 50, etc. And what makes this so beneficial to, us as dropshippers is we can go ahead, if we have this video, let's say it looks like that, and it made 300K on TikTok, we can take this video and we can either copy it one-to-one and just make an exact replica of it, or we can use a cloning, strategy. And we can literally just download that video and reuse it. We'll literally take this video, for example, like on Calidata. If I click on this video here, I can download this without a video watermark immediately. And it'll download the video. I can use it the exact same. And basically, I can take this video, re-upload it onto Facebook, Reels, etc., and have a winning, money-generating video. Now, obviously, it's pretty controversial. Some people think download a video and reusing it on another platform is, unethical or illegal. I can tell you guys it is not illegal. There is sometimes issues with DMCA claims, but that's mainly towards stores that are doing, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. If you're just testing and if you just want to, use these videos, you can download them, edit them, put your own content on them, or personally do what I do is take, a bunch of the top performing videos. I take 3 of the best videos and then morph them into one banger video. So, that's what's performed the best for me. Sorry about that. Is you take a bunch of videos, you put them in your video editor and put them into one video and you'll be able to see those results. But, overall from everything I've said, doing this strategy with dropshipping is overall an extremely easy process. If you can take something that is already working and already validated and move it to a market that has people on it that are willing to pay and willing to pay for the product that just haven't been able to see it, you're going to be able to see results with this business. Okay. Now, a way that I can take this a step even further is for marketing. Now, as you guys can see, if we go back to, Calidata over here, where I was showing you guys, all these videos that are trending and working. You don't get to just see the videos. You also get to see the users. And basically, I like to take this all the way to the end. Obviously, if someone's making $100,000 a week from this, you're obviously not going to reach out to them. But see, there's these people that have, sold no items. Obviously, we probably don't want to sell with them. We want to get to the point to where they're making some money, few $100s or here we go. So like 90 or 100 items sold. We get to see all these usernames. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to find these users on TikTok Shop that have made barely any money. Oops. As you can see, they've made barely any money from TikTok Shop. But we have our product over here on Facebook, and we need UGC. And we can reach out to this creator. We can DM them on TikTok. And we can say something like, hey, I saw you're making videos for this product. I'm actually selling this on Facebook and we need UGC creators. Would you want to make some videos for me for $50? And obviously, if they're not making any sales from TikTok Shop, if you give them upfront guaranteed money, they're going to be much more willing to work with you. And this is the strategy that I've used to get UGC creators over and over and over again. And you're not having to pay for any samples because if they're making videos with the product on Calidata and TikTok Shop, they already have the product because you need to have it to make videos with it. So if you can use these people and actually use them to make UGC, a lot of these people, some have 100,000, million, etc. So you'd want to definitely find, the people on here that only have like 5K, 3K, whatever. You don't want them to have a lot of followers because you don't want them to be rich. That's the whole thing, right? But, overall, using this whole strategy of migrating products from TikTok to Facebook, that's what's allowed me to make over $6,000 a day with this store. It's extremely easy. It's autopilot. And, for you guys that are interested in doing this, I'm willing to help you. I've helped thousands of students, make money with e-commerce. And if you want to work with me, I'd love to get on a call with you and talk about how I can help, or, if we're not a fit, at least help point you in the right direction. So if you're interested in that, you guys can check out the links in the description. And I go over pretty much everything you need to know about dropshipping in my free course, as well as I have a link for you to just go ahead and book a call with me if you want to be in my mentorship program and literally have me do this entire process for you. So with that all being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And, I hope this video was able to help you better understand dropshipping and how it works and how to find winning products, because, it's not about finding a new product and being the first to have it. It's not 2020 anymore, but it's more about taking something that's validated and selling it to a new audience. You need to work smarter, not harder. So best of luck to you all. Best of luck to all of you guys in your dropshipping journey, and I will see you guys in the next video.